So today I have a short review for the PinchClip Cymbal Wingnut replacement device. So this is what the logo looks like. Here's what the actual thing looks like. It is literally just this little triangular pinchy thingy with a hole in the middle. So basically how it works is you have your normal wingnut, which requires a long time relatively to screw it off, and take your felt off, and then you take your cymbal off. And in this case, you put your felt back on, you just simply pinch the thing, and it's done. You pop it on there. It basically grabs onto the threads of your cymbal stand, so it's fairly secure. I can't lift this cymbal off. It's not going to bounce off accidentally from playing. Maybe if you really wailed on it, it would come off. Yeah, I mean, it's fairly secure. And to remove it, you just pinch it, lift it off, take your felt, and your cymbal comes off the stand. It's pretty easy. And because it pinches onto the threads, I mean, you could put it on to where there was even space here, so it's totally not encumbering your cymbal's vibration whatsoever. If you wanted to lock it down fairly tightly, you could, just as tightly as the wingnut. So, I mean, it technically works. So those are the positive things. It does exactly what it says. It's extremely lightweight. I mean, it weighs like, we're talking grams, not ounces. The only problems that I have, I guess, are that it can get bent pretty easily. If you just throw it in your hardware bag with your cymbal stands, you could totally bend the metal and then it wouldn't clip as securely as you wanted it to. So it does have a rubberized coating, so it's pretty easy to hold on to, but the shape of it is kind of weird. So one of the things that it's supposed to be good for is, okay, you're on a dark stage, you don't want to spin that wingnut off and have it fly across the room and get lost, but this is a tiny black thing that's sort of slippery, so it could flip off and get lost actually more easily than the wingnut, so that's not a good selling point for it. They do make them in red, which would be easier to see, but not any easier to hold on to. I guess if it had a handle, it would be bigger and not as efficient for weight and space. They make a bunch of things like this. This is probably the cheapest one at like 10 bucks for a 3-pack. So like Vader makes one and Tama makes one, and they're like 10 bucks a piece. So if you want something super cheap that's really quick to use, this might be the thing. I've used this on a gig. It did in fact hold my cymbals on. It is a functional piece of equipment.